Hello, MaxPreps Nation. We are here in Los Angeles, California for week 9 of the Nike 5 Days to Friday National Road Tour. This week, we have a heated inner-city matchup between Dorsey and Crenshaw High Schools. Now, I'm here in the middle of Hollywood, right in front of Grauman's Chinese Theater, and my buddy Brady's only a few miles away over at Dorsey High School. But I'll tell you what, although close in distance, the settings at Dorsey and Hollywood are worlds apart. Isn't that right, Brady?
That's right, Nick. I'm over here at Dorsey High School right now. Now, Dorsey sits in what many consider to be one of the rougher areas in town. But get one thing right, they play some very good football. The Dorsey Dons are 6-1, and tomorrow night we'll be playing Crenshaw, who's 3-3. But don't let that record fool you, because Crenshaw has been playing some very good teams this year. Now, tomorrow night is gonna be electric. There's gonna be a lot of support for both these teams. But let's go ahead now and take a look back at Monday when me and Nick first showed up on campus.
Dorsey High School has a long tradition of football in the Los Angeles area, and together with Crenshaw High School, they have one of the most heated rivalries in the state of California. We arrived at school on Monday along with our friends at Nike and had a chance to get out to practice to watch the Dorsey Dons in action, and also had a chance to talk with some of the coaches and players about the program and this week's big game.
The players, most players have been in this area for a long time. This rival's been going on for, probably 60 years. So with the players, this is something that they've gone through since they were in Pop Warner. Some schools, some guys knew they were going to Dorsey, some guys knew they were going to Crenshaw. So these guys actually been playing against each other probably since they were around 8 years old.
It's like another feeling that you get when you play Crenshaw. It's like they're across town rivalry and everything. They right down the street, so it's like a real good feeling. Just like when you hear the name Crenshaw, it's just like all the inner city schools, everyone talking about it. It's just like a good feeling, really. It's like intense.
Well, you grow up with these individuals on the other side of town, which is Crenshaw. When we play them, we like to say the other side of town. You go to Audubon, you go to your grade schools with them, so they feel the same way we do. You go through this week, it's the preparation. The intensity just rises too high, so you just can't wait till that Friday to tee it up and tee it high and let it fly.
What we're trying to do is we want to keep our community as tight as we can. And being that we're in the inner city, half of these guys probably are in the foster care system, so they don't have a true mother and father, or some just have a single mother. So what we basically do is bring in the fatherhood to the family household. This is a love community. That's why on our t-shirts it says DDP for life, Dorsey Don Pride. It's a lifelong connection. Once you come here and be a part of Dorsey High School, whether you're an athlete or just a student, you're here for life. And that's how it really works out for us.
After practice on Monday, our friends at Team Nike came through big time and hooked up the Dons with custom Nike t-shirts, which had the Dorsey motto, DDP, or Dorsey Don Pride for life.
On Tuesday, we had a chance to meet up with Coach Jay Harris from Dorsey, who was nice enough to take us around town and introduce us to some football fans in the community.
No, everybody got a different team. A lot of people, my little brother graduated from Dorsey last year, Leo Anderson. I went to Crenshaw. I'm always gonna be a Crenshaw fan. I'm not rooting for Dorsey no year. Even though they do be spanking that butt sometime, but you know, it's whatever.
Then Coach Harris took us to one of his favorite restaurants in town, Roscoe's, which is home to their signature plate, fried chicken and waffles. All right, we are here with Coach Harris. We're at Roscoe's in LA, and for lunch we're having fried chicken and waffles. You know, never quite had that combination before, but it's good. And we got some collard greens. Coach has got some grits over there. It's the real deal. It's soul food, and me and Nick are getting the best experience down here in LA.
The following morning, we had a chance to go to Hollywood to see some of the sights. It's Wednesday morning. We had a chance to come out here to Hollywood to see some of the sights. Tell you what, there's a ton of activity going on out here. A lot of people out. We're having a great time.
That's right. We've seen Jason, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, the Incredible Hulk, Batman twice, and of course we have our friend here, Marilyn Monroe. Needless to say, it's been a star-studded morning.
All right, I am here with none other than Mr. Freddy Krueger, okay? He's walking around out here, terrorizing the streets here in Hollywood. Now, Freddy, you know, Friday is Halloween. I know you're gonna be haunting some people's dreams on Friday.
Exactly, you know it. I'm gonna work exactly here on the Hollywood Boulevard on Friday.
Oh, that's great, you know, and we're excited that you're going to be out here, and we appreciate you talking with us today, Freddie. Thanks so much.
I appreciate it too.
All right, thank you.
All right, as you can see, I'm here with the Hulk and Batman. Now, you guys, I mean, you guys are two bad dudes. I mean, do you guys ever like get into it out here on the street?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's hard because we work on tips. So it's like a lot of characters come out, they step on our territory. I mean, me and Batman had some differences in the past, but it's all good. We learn from one another, you know.
So it gets pretty intense between you two sometimes.
Yes, it does, because it's DC and Marvel, you know?
I see, yeah.
And Marvel and DC's always been at it, each other, you know? Competing against each other.
Yeah.
Who is better, DC or Marvel?
Nobody knows. Well, thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate it. Afterwards, we went back to Dorsey, where our friends at Nike were on campus with the Nike ID booth.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Alex DeGracio with Nike Football. We're here with the 5 Days to Friday program. Part of our Fridays program is Nike ID Design Your Own Shoe Contest. We're here at Dorsey High School, and as you can see, we have a lot of kids coming out here designing their own shoe. We're going to pick the 2 best shoes, and hopefully the winner will make a Dorsey Don Pride shoe.
It's gonna be green and yellow, you know, with a little Nike sign. The Nike sign gonna be green and stuff. I gotta have school colors on there.
Man, it's gonna be red stripes. You know, man, it's some white laces.
Mine's yellow and blue. That say Crenshaw K on the side.
Everything I wear is Nike. Everything I wear is Nike.
The night before the game, our friends at Nike put on a very special evening for the football team by throwing a Nike-style dinner banquet.
Well, thanks. I just want to give a thank you from Nike to all you guys again for letting us be on campus all week. We've had a great time here. Dorsey Don Pride is in full effect. And we just wanted to give you guys a nice little meal before your big game against Crenshaw tomorrow. So part of why we're here is we want to give you guys something every day, a little something, you know, from Nike. And today we have a couple little special surprises for you.
Nike then hooked up the guys with a giant Dorsey Don Pride field banner, along with 5 Days to Friday Letterman patches, and then awarded Coach Knox with an official Nike 5 Days to Friday game ball.
But Nike was not done yet because they had a special message for the team from former NFL star Marshall Faulk.
This week, you have a very, very big game for the Dorsey program. Crenshaw is your biggest rival school, and the expectations of your school, family, and friends are extremely high. Do your best Thursday night. Have fun, leave nothing for next week. I mean, leave nothing for next week.
Then, at the end of the evening, the Nike ID booth made an appearance and allowed the team captains to design custom shoes for head coach Knox.
Well, you know, it's Kelly Green for, you know, DDP. We put PK DDP on the side because, you know, he's the foundation of this program. So, you know, we had to hook it up. PK is his initial, Paul Knox. And, you know, we had to give him the green and black, man. We're going blacked out, just like how we are in the game. And we, you know, behalf of the team, we like to thank Nike MaxPreps, you know, for choosing us because, you know, y'all didn't have to do it, but y'all did.
After a long week of preparation and some huge support from our friends at Nike, Dorsey was ready to take on Crenshaw to see who would be the winner of Week 9 of the Nike 5 Days to Friday National Road Tour.